people say, with miraculous healings, that God can choose sovereignly to heal someone, but it doesn't necessarily follow that there is a gift of healing. And it's, one of the kind of false arguments that I hear a lot as well is, well, if you have the gift of healing, then go and clear out the hospitals and.
Yeah. Let me say something about that. I hear that all the time. There never was any such thing as the gift of healing. If by that you mean somebody who is endowed by the Spirit to heal everybody of every disease at any time, that never existed. It wasn't true in the New Testament. It wasn't true in the experience of Paul. It's never been there. It's interesting in the Greek text, it's plurals, gifts, plural, of healings, plural. And I think the thing we have to remember is it's just like prophecy. Prophecy isn't in the back pocket of some Christian. People can't prophesy at will. They can only prophesy when God reveals something to them. And the same thing with healing. I've prayed for, I'm sure, thousands of people over the years, and I've seen a handful of genuine, verifiable, empirically provable miracles. But that's not because I have the gift of healing. It's because God imparted a gift for a particular healing for a particular person at that time.
Okay.
The example I use is if someone would come to me after a church service and we're praying for the sick, and they said, I'm plagued by migraine headaches, and I've got one right now. It's just debilitating. So I asked the Lord for a gift for that healing, and according to his sovereign purposes, I can't claim it, I can't decree it. It's totally up to the sovereignty of God. He grants me that gift, that power of the Spirit. That person is healed. Well, say somebody's standing right next to them and say, I've got migraines as well. Would you pray for me? I said, well, I will, but I have no guarantee you're going to be healed, because God may not grant me a gift for your healing. He only granted me a gift for that healing.
Okay, that's interesting.
So when we move away from this idea that these kinds of gifts are in the back pocket of a Christian and realize that they're always subject to God's sovereign will and his timing and his purpose for that person, I think it would. I remember sitting in a chapel service when I was at Wheaton, and the president of the school got up and said basically the same thing. He said, well, if the gift of healing is still operative, let's go down to the DuPage County Hospital and empty out the cancer ward. Right. I wanted to stand up and scream and say, no, that's not what the New Testament says about healing. That's not how it works. But it's one of the many arguments you just kind of have to bear with and try to overcome when you're in conversation with people.
Yeah, that's fascinating. I've never actually thought of it that way, of thinking, of an instance of healing being a singular gift for that person or for that moment. So, that's really interesting. I've talked to Michael Miller about this on the show before, and we were talking about there being plural gifts of healings, and he mentioned that that could also refer to different people having a grace to heal particular types of illness more regularly than others and things like that. So, but that's, the way you put it there I think that's a really good way of putting it as well, where it really emphasizes the sovereignty of God in the situation.